What's up guys, my name is Deadlydarkzero and this is my first solo playthrough. I played The Lost of Life is Strange, the first one before, but I never recorded it. This is my first time playing Before the Storm. Let's just get right into this. It's my, a little nervous, but hopefully I can do this. Life is Strange Before the Storm is a story-based game that features player choice. The consequences of your actions and decisions will impact the world around you. Choose wisely.
I can't believe Firewalk is playing a show at the old mill. Fuck yes! Mom would kill me if she knew I was out here.
Yeah.
No trespassing? No way. Holy shit. This place is awesome. If I'm gonna get inside, I'll have to get through that door. That saw looks ancient. I wonder how long ago the mill actually closed. If I owed somebody $1,000, I'd be shitting my pants.
That's exactly...
Those guys need to get a room. Or not. Damn.
Mind your own business.
I understand really, and it won't ever have to get this.
Some say the world will end in fire. Mom would totally flip her shit if she knew I hiked for an hour just to see a show. This place is sketchy as hell. An old abandoned building in the middle of nowhere, miles from home. Home. Right. Now I remember why I'm here. Any place is better than home.
Jesus, it's taking forever for this one thing. Back to the rooftop. Back to the fire. Oh.
This RV's just begging for a little street art. But if I do it here, someone will see me.
Okay, hold up back here. Nice.
Ah, perfect place for me to work. Now what to draw?
candy.
Hey kids, free candy.
Duh. My name is Chloe Price, but you can call me. I am an inmate at Blackwall Academy, currently serving a 4-year sentence for crimes against tyranny. That would be my mom, Joyce, who seems endlessly disappointed in me. Which I get it. I am no one's image of a perfect daughter, or a student, or anything really. But who the fuck wants to be perfect? I'm surrounded all day by so-called perfection, and it sucks ass. Other things that suck: mom's new drill sergeant boyfriend David. How hard is it to buy weed around here? Having no friends, hypocrites, country music, people who say chillax, dad being dead. It's been 2 years since he died in a car crash, and I still think about him all the time. I've even been having these weird, really lifelike dreams. Sometimes I think he's trying to tell me something, other times I remember that he's feeding worms in a ditch right now, and anything else is just a fairy tale to make myself feel better. At least I have 2 weapons to help me survive this. Shitburg Town, the pen I use to tag any and everything I want, and my shining personality. If I work at it, maybe I can leave this place just a little less perfect than when I found it. Despite my mom's best efforts, I don't actually hate her. I know shit's been rough since my dad died. Money's tight, her job as a waitress at a diner isn't exactly glamorous, and I'm clearly not all about the whole going to school thing. But why does she have to make things so much harder on the both of us? She acts like if I smoke pot or when I skip out to go catch an awesome show, it's somehow a personal attack on her. She would be happy that I am self-medicating and not going postal on everyone. She never used to be this way when Dad was around. She could actually be cool. But literally, there's a hairy dick monster she let into the house that's fucking everything up. David Madsen, a jobless, brainless, dickless little shit who, with a hard-on for the military and promised to whip me into shape, asshole. I've tried to express these concerns to my mom, yet every week it seems the virus spreads to yet another corner of her life. I'm starting to worry that the David flu is the kind of disease that kills its host. Max Caulfield, MIA, ex-boyfriend, ex-best friend, extraordinary. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry. This artsy motherfucker loves photography more than life itself, and definitely more than me. She even uses old instant cameras. It's probably not healthy for anyone to be that stuck in the past, but who am I to tell people how to live their lives? When we were kids, we would dress up like pirates and eat ice cream and write and draw these stupid comics where we had powers and saved people and shit. Then my dad died, and her dad got some job up north and she moved away to Seattle. It was probably the moment when I needed her most, and she bailed. Thanks, Max, for teaching me that I can't rely on anyone. I mean it. Life lesson learned. The worst part is that even though we haven't spoken in months, even though she habitually ignores my texts so much that I just stopped trying, even though I know deep down that doesn't care about me anymore, and that she probably has all the new friends up in fucking Seattle. I still miss her if she can come back tomorrow. If she came back tomorrow and said, "Hey, Chloe, wanna dress up like pirates and be stupid together, I would take her back in a heartbeat. Would in a heartbeat. I had Nick for every time jerk-off guidance counselor or therapist who tried to get me to write shit about Dad over the last couple years. I would never have to buy weed from Frank again. I guess they think it helps me cope with my feelings or whatever, as if a few paragraphs about how great my dad was could help me forget that his guts are probably still plastered to the underside of a semi-truck. And what the fuck am I supposed to write about anyway? That he was the perfect dad who was always fun to be around and never angry. That he treated me like an equal, that he was constantly working to make our lives better. That he would always make me laugh, even though I was being a bitch. That he sang in the shower and hated hypocrisy. And that his barbecue grill is still rusting in the backyard because the thought of either throwing it out or ever using it again are both so painful that it's easier for Mom and me just to pretend neither of us notices it. If that's coping, then coping can fuck itself. Well, damn. Dear Max, Dad got me this stationery one day when I complained about waiting to send an email and the internet was down. And tonight I thought, hey, maybe it's time to write Max. The funny thing is, I don't really know what to say because we haven't talked in 3 months. Despite all my calls and texts, and not that I'm upset or anything. Fuck, there's no way I'm sending this, is there? Chloe, the unfriended. Now this is more like it. Here I can write to you all I want without wondering or worrying if you'll ever write me back. Maybe one day when you return home and apologize for having forgotten all about me and we kiss and make up, I show this to you and we can read it and laugh. Or maybe other side that journal Max is the cooler than the reality Max and you just live in here forever as my little imaginary former current best friend, pen pal. Time will tell. Chloe, the journal boss. Ready? So Mom suggests taking a road trip next summer and I'm like, cool, I guess. But then she starts talking about David being there. Yes, that David. The wannabe drill sergeant who swooped in on my mom and has stuck around like a bad zit. David, the mustache monster from Planet Dipshit. That fucking David. Anyway, I politely suggested to my mom that perhaps was too early to assume Dad would be in the picture by then, or breathing. Hey, shit happens. As you might imagine, that didn't go over well. But really, if this guy's still around 3 months from now, then she's got serious self-esteem issues and I've got serious self-emulation. Look it up, nerd. Plans. She can do better. That's all I want. That's all I meant, but she didn't want to hear it like I'm the asshole. Chloe's the asshole. So, you know how I stopped going to class so much, like you stopped talking to me so much? Funny story. I had trouble coming up with the excuse, so I just didn't show up. And it was fine. Nobody said anything to me. Crazy, right? It's like I'm invisible all of a sudden. Maybe that's the perk of being the dead dad girl. No one knows what to do with me. So they're actually relieved when I stay home. Wish I figured this out sooner. Think of all the wasted school time. P.S. Pris from the Blade Runner popped into my head last time. I rubbed one. I mean, at first I was thinking about Deckard and that smolder of his, but then Pris just totally stole the show. Probably nothing there. Think I just want her Banks, Chloe the electric sheep. Sorry for my bad reading. I have trouble reading. Also not talking
This
much.
place has collected a lot of
Very
junk
shy,
over the years.
to be honest.
I'd join a motorcycle gang if I had any friends. Nothing says badass like a nice floral print. I've got to figure out how to get past this guy.
Help you, miss?
You gotta let me in. Check it. I'm totally legit.
It's not a bad fake, kid, but you're in over your head here. Do yourself a favor and scram.
Can't let him push me around. Should I go back and stand up to him? Or can something around here help me convince him? An old lumber car. Guess it's been years since anyone's actually worked here.
To do. Just peek a go again.
God, again? What do you want, kid?
Your bike.
Is that your bike over there?
Yup.
It's, pretty cool.
Gee, thanks. Is that all?
This is the old mill, right? I heard Firewalk is playing here tonight. They're awesome.
Nope.
Are you kidding?
You should probably just go.
Ooh.
I have to convince this doorstop that I'm not giving up until he lets me inside.
In backtalk, your arguments and insults to get someone to do what you want. Alright.
Don't you remember what it's like to be a teenager? I just want to see the band.
I thought we went over this. Isn't it past your bedtime?
To succeed, pay attention to what your opponent says. So bedtime, okay? Between A or W. Your bedtime, no bedtime. Let me do A.
Oh, isn't it past yours?
Real cute. But I still don't know.
Cute, okay? I don't do cute.
Look at my face. Do I look cute? Or do I look like I'm going to kick your ass?
Okay, kid. I get it. You're tough.
Sometimes the right choices are more difficult to pick out. Here, playground is a good response to kid. Alright.
Maybe I am a kid. Because this place looks like a damn playground to me.
A girl like you, I can't protect you in there.
Flowers on your bike. Yes.
A girl like you with pretty, pretty flowers on her bicycle shouldn't lecture me on what I can do.
That is a traditional Samoan... Look, my boss decides who gets in, all right?
look the other way. No one will know. Besides, people love me. I'm funny.
Around here,
Oh, damn.
funny people have a way of getting hurt.
F-U-N.
You know, you can't spell fun without F-U.
You're not accepting no for an answer, are you?
Nope.
And you really think you can take me?
Yep.
What if I had a knife?
No problem.
A gun?
Don't care.
What if I had...
You could have a flamethrower, an army of robot ninjas, and a motherfucking dragon on a leash in there, and I'd still kick your ass.
I give up. You're all right, kid. Go on in.